There it is. All right. Paul,
Yo,
good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm swell. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be back. Are you feeling the same?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Are you?
Yeah, I've been chastised all morning, but I'm happy. I got a can-do attitude.
Can-do attitude. I've switched it up. I went visor this week, and you went back. Do you always go backwards? You going backwards hat every time?
I don't know.
Or is this the first time you've gone backwards hat?
I don't know. Maybe I should do it frontwards.
No, I don't know. Maybe we should go back and look at should we go back and look at our last video?
There, I want to go.
Front hat, Paul.
Hi.
You sure you haven't been going front hat?
This is how we meet the mom right here. This is respectable PJ.
Oh, goodness.
All
All
right.
right.
10, Mom.
Well, we're in there ready to go today. Okay, welcome in to another edition of Cash and Tickets, brought to you by Poolside Bets.
Poolside bets.
You see our names up there. You know the names if you watch. We hope you do. Hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell to get your notifications to know that when we're going live. So it's another week. College football, NFL football, a lot of stuff going on, Paul.
Yeah.
Do we have any UFC this weekend?
You do?
I see you didn't put out any picks because last week they weren't very good.
Nothing I did last week were very good.
No, Chazon got beat.
Nothing I did.
In the main event, Pereira won the main event.
Yeah, he knocked old boy. And it took about 2 seconds to realize that the whole boy was in trouble.
Did Patchy Mix even win? I think maybe. I don't.
He didn't win by submission, I don't think.
Anyway,
go ahead, just dump on me. It's okay.
Look, rough week for your boy Paul. But that's okay.
I'm just writing receipts. I'm writing receipts.
You're keeping the receipts.
Oh hell yeah.
He's gonna bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had some last year. I'm not shying away from it. I had a couple of bad weeks in a row last year, and we worked through it. We got our way through, and Paul stayed on my ass until I got back in there and said, "Look, we're gonna need you."
I was a good teammate.
Look, I have to say, I gotta have you. I can't do this all alone.
Well, you should. You should.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to hold this thing together. It's just like the 49ers teams, duct tape and bubble gum right now holding this shit together. It's like, somebody call MacGyver. Put this thing together.
That's all right.
Paul's ready this week. He's got it dialed in, though.
I can't, and all I can do is give you the right play. Now, what happens on the field ain't my fault. I can't help that they don't do what they're supposed to do. I mean, goddamn, what do you want from me?
Better. Just a better performance. That's all.
I mean, I'm not a... Damn.
All right. Well, why don't we just go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off? Let's take a look at last week's results and avert your... If you're scared of red, avert your eyes because, by God, it's coming. There's a lot of it.
Red means stop.
Whew, there it is. Not a lot of green, a whole lot of red. I went 6. I threw out the New Mexico team total over 28 because that was a push. They scored exactly 28 points. We're not doing that whole tie thing. It doesn't help us. It doesn't hurt us. So we're just going to toss that out. So it's basically like a game we didn't play. So essentially, I put in 11 picks instead of 12 last week because of the push. I'll go 6-5. San Diego State got me off to a great start. I thought we were going to roll into the morning really good. Clemson scores like 28 in the first quarter, so we're off and running. Illinois is off and running against Purdue, but Iowa State was getting wrecked by Cincinnati. And they tried to make a comeback, but they couldn't get there. Army UAB just butted heads with each other all day. Could not get the over there. Texas, Florida, my goodness. Had turnovers, had some weird shit going on in that game. They get over in that game easily. Virginia got the out white. I guess I'm thinking still of the white out at Penn State. The outright win against, who was that? Louisville. Yeah, they got the outright in overtime. So they covered the 6.5 easily. Maryland, my goodness, they were winning that game the entire day. 20-3 heading into the fourth quarter. Would you believe they lose that game outright, 24-20, Paul? I thought they just won it. Went back and looked. I was like, holy shit, they ended up losing. But they covered the 6.5. Vandy Bama over 55.5. Boy, that's a tough way to lose when you get 2 red zone turnovers by the Commodores there. That thing would have covered easily had they converted there. State had this line covered until the fourth quarter. Late in the fourth quarter, A&M pulls away and wins. I can't remember what that final score was.
They wasn't going away, though. I don't know if they covered.
But it was more than 16.5.
Okay, they did. Okay, yeah.
Right? I know they scored 9.
We can't afford for A&M to be good.
Wait, I know they beat that spread, right? Let's go back and look.
I don't know the rules.
Just want to double check, make sure. It feels like it. Yeah, it was 31. I don't know how. Yeah, 31-9. So yeah, Texas A&M covered easily.
They held State to 9 points.
Yeah, and they got that 9. They got that 9 late. I had them in a teaser, and that late touchdown helped me in the teaser, but it did not help me here. Kansas, boy, held on. They took a 27-20 lead against UCF. UCF and Kansas got the ball. They stopped Central Florida on a 4th and goal, I think, 4th and 2, something. They got the stop. And they went 3 and out, of course, just running the ball, trying to kill time, and they punted it back to Central Florida, and then they had to hold on again. But ended up winning it 27-20. So I got the cover. So 6-5 on the week for me. Paul, I know you got some notes over there. You want to discuss what happened over there on that side of the board?
They didn't do their fucking job. I mean, I lined it out. I gave you the winners.
Yeah.
And then I've been turned on.
Somebody doesn't like you.
There's a thief in the house, but it's okay. I'm gonna find it.
Hey, you know what's funny? Speaking of that Michigan game, you were sitting right there on the push in that Michigan game, and Wisconsin is down 17 points with like what 2 minutes to play, and they kick a field goal down 17. They kick a field goal. Big Ten football. I mean, fuck off.
Delaware, Western Kentucky over 61.5. Had a chance to go to overtime here. Probably would have got there if I get to overtime. Goes wide right. I think it was a 42-yard field goal. 100 yards and penalties for the Hilltoppers. Just kills drives.
A lot of penalties.
I believe Mini Coochie went over 300 yards, so he did his job. Just didn't get the pay dirt.
Ended at 51, right? 27-24.
Yeah.
I believe was the final score.
It wasn't 61.5. That's all I know. Michigan minus 17. Underwood 30 for 270 yards. You have a Michigan quarterback that throws for 270 yards. They should light the scoreboard up.
Light it up.
Justice Haynes runs for 100 yards. Whiskey's held to 252 yards of total offense. They should have been a fucking cover.
What was it, 24-10?
Should have been an easy cover.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. UVA, Louisville, over 16.5 loss. They got to overtime and still didn't even sniff this thing. It was just sloppy as shit. Virginia's offense, who has been lighting everybody up, barely got 200 yards total offense. I guess Louisville's the damn 85 Bears defense. I don't fucking know. Vandy's team total over 21.5 loss.
Brutal. That was a brutal. Two inside the 10-yard line turnovers.
Complete domination in the second half by the Bama defense. Pavia with 2 turnovers. Bad red zone play. Dooms my Saturday. Here's a fun one.
This one right here. Well, this one was over in the first 4 minutes of the game.
All right. UCLA team total under 12.5. I'm a leaving. Of course, 5 total TDs and doesn't even get the fucking play calls half the time. He's just doing whatever the fuck he wants out there because the new coach who's calling plays don't know you got to hit the goddamn button to call the play in. And they scored 42 fucking points.
You got to route him up. What in the world is going on?
On a fucking everybody, the best defense in the nation. Jim Knowles leaves Ohio State, goes to Penn State, and they're gonna win it. The fuck off.
Yeah, that was
42
bad.
to UCLA. James Franklin, they shouldn't have let him on the plane back home.
Should have left him.
Yeah. Michigan State, Nebraska under 48.5.
14-7 at the half. By the way.
What do you want from me? What do you want? It's dialed up. It's right. They go in the goddamn locker room.
And everybody decides to quit playing defense.
They're like, look, Paul's on the fucking under here, boys. I mean, let's talk about it.
Somebody called them.
I mean, what do you want? That was fucking right. The
80% of the tickets, boys. 80% of the tickets are on the under. Let's go. Let's go.
The under's the it. I don't know what y'all want from me. I'm dialing up the right side. It's bullshit they're pulling on me. And here's another one. Giants 1.5 first half. It should have been the first quarter, but they were up. They had it.
Man, that
Fucking
was
had
a
it,
brutal
Turner.
loss there.
What the fuck?
The
man?
late turnover inside a minute to go.
What do you want? I mean, it's red. I get it. I lost, but God, I mean, what do you want? It's the right
Well,
side. I can't help it. The fucking
they
gambling gods are mad at me for some unforeseen reason. That I don't know.
They dodged the initial bullet. The Saints missed the field goal. The Giants get the ball. They get a first down. The wide receivers just all he's got to do is go down. If he just goes down there, you win that bet. But no, he fumbles the ball. The Saints go down and kick a late field goal to take it.
What do you want?
Whew.
But
that was a tough one.
But to be fair, the Saints have still lost every first quarter of the season. So just remember that moving forward.
Oh, first quarter.
Yeah.
But this is first half.
I'm aware.
Okay.
But
oh, you still got more. Go
on
ahead.
the bright side, Memphis and Florida do their job. Florida wins outright.
Yeah, they do.
Memphis covers is what Memphis does.
Oh, yeah. Memphis is a good football team.
Anyways. So, yeah, it was a bad week. Bad day.
Right.
Fuck off.
All right, so let's update it. Paul's 19-28 on the year. Got a little turnaround to do, but he can get there. I'm 30-23, 7 games over. So we sit as a team 49-51. Not quite to our goal, but we got lots of weeks to go. We can get there, right, Paul?
That's happening.
Positive attitude. So positive attitude brings me to our next segment that Paul found out ways to turn bad luck into good luck. He was researching it earlier, and I think he's gonna break it down to you. Right. So those of you having bad luck, this is what you got to do.
Well, the one that I'm fucked on is what we talked about was declutter your home.
Well, I tried to help. I cleaned up the beer cans.
Yeah. Some of this shit's just ridiculous, to be honest with you. Stress and anxiety can cause bad luck in your life. Well, I think bad luck causes stress and anxiety. So I don't understand. I think
That's a tough circle
I think
you're in there.
Google AI is off the rocker here. Pessimism, I don't even know what that means.
That's just having a bad outlook on life in general.
Cultural beliefs. That doesn't sound right.
You got to change your cultural beliefs.
Superstitions are cultural norms that associate certain actions or events with bad luck.
Superstitions. I got you.
I mean, a rabbit's foot's not bad luck. It's good luck.
You already threw yourself in the cold pool 2 weeks ago.
And it worked. I might do it again today. Poor planning and decision making. Well, God, you don't know it's poor planning.
It wasn't poor planning in the beginning. No.
God damn, that's bullshit. Misinterpretations. Well, definitely some of that went on.
Some of that, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I could go. I don't know. Anyway, we need salt. We need a young priest and an old priest. Probably gonna need. What do we need here? We need chickens.
A live chicken.
Need a live chicken.
Should have got a live chicken.
We got a busy afternoon ahead.
We got a lot of shit going on, as they said.
Yeah, poolside. It's got a lot of shit going on.
Somebody call Kevin Costner and see if he can help us figure this out.
Well, I mean, but even with me shitting the bed, we're still almost 500, which is a good sign.
That's right. It's a testament to the rest of the rest of the crew.
You're doing your job, and I'm very proud of you.
Oh, well. I hope you can still say that.
Is that what you wanted from me?
No, I mean it is what it is. You never know when the other ball's gonna drop, right, or something like that. I don't know.
Hold your balls drop.
So we move in. That's week 6. I think we've discussed that enough. So we can move forward. One thing I wanted to bring up before we get into this week's college football is that there was a game last night in the NFL.
Jackson.
The Philadelphia Eagles took on rookie Jackson Dart and the New York Giants. And the rookie said he's 2-1 as a starter. Yep. He's taken down the Chargers and the Eagles, but lost on the road to the Saints, which is a weird loss, of course. If Paul hadn't have been on that game, Dart probably wins it. This is my opinion. But
the first half, he couldn't even do that.
But my boy here, Paul, is a big Ole Miss fan, as we all know here, and my wife also an Ole Miss fan. But they're both Pittsburgh Steelers fans.
Well,
And I hate to bring it up, but the Pittsburgh Steelers had the 21st pick in the draft, the 2025 draft, and one Jackson Dart was sitting there available without moving, without trading up, without giving up any picks. Just all you had to do was send in the ticket, Paul.
no.
What's happening up there in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, there was some kind of deal with Aaron Rodgers over that pick or whatever. I don't know. I do know that Jackson Dart would have been a perfect fit for us. I don't know why he fell the way he did, but I mean, on the betting boards, he was like a top 10 pick, to bet.
Mm-hmm.
He fell off. I don't know, man. I wish we'd had him. I don't know what the Steelers are doing as far as general manager
Organizationally,
because we're not building for the future. Our defense is old as fuck. They're the highest paid defense in the league, and they're not very good. I don't know what they're going. I don't know what the plan is. There's no path forward for that team that I've seen Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin do.
like I mentioned to you earlier, and of course I'm a 49ers fan, so we brought that up before. One of my most exciting days was the year that the 49ers drafted Patrick Willis with number 12 overall pick.
Yeah, it was a good pick.
I mean, and not only just because he was a rebel, but because I knew he'd be good. And of course,
Rebel rouser.
He ends up in the Hall of Fame with one of the shortest careers of most Hall of Famers out there. But he was just that good. But that's so much fun when your college guy goes to your NFL team.
And credit to the Giants, they went up and got him.
They went up and got it. They knew who they wanted. He dropped, and they went and got him. But like I mentioned before, there's not another quarterback in the last several years that fit what the Pittsburgh feet.
No.
You know what I mean? Like the typical Pittsburgh quarterback, Jackson Dart fit because he's gritty, he's tough. He's gonna just like Big Ben. Big Ben was perfect for Pittsburgh, and that's why he was so successful there. And Dart is that type of guy, and they didn't take him. And I was kind of at a loss there.
We wasted that on a 1-year yuppie from California that I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he can't throw it 20 yards.
Who's that?
Fucking Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers.
you're talking about Aaron Rodgers? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got Will Howard, but he's not. I mean, whatever. The thing about Jackson, I know we talked about it, but the Jackson Dart he's gonna give you 100%, but
every game.
But the thing about Jackson Dart is if it's bad Jackson Dart, he's gonna give you 100% of that.
Yeah,
if he throws one pick, get ready.
It's two more coming.
He ain't gonna quit swinging it.
Just like the Saints game. When one turnover happens, there's gonna be.
I would love to see him in black and yellow. I would have, like we were talking about earlier, I would have all the jerseys.
All the jerseys.
The Bumblebee jersey, all the jerseys.
Yeah.
But it ain't over. I mean, I don't know what the Giants do with that management team and the ball. I mean, you got a pretty good future sitting in front of you. Do you give these guys a chance to build it? I mean, they've had 4 years.
If what you told me is true, if Dart was Dayball's guy, he's already saved his job. Even with just 2 wins, I don't care what the rest of it. Like I think Dart's already proven that he can handle this league if he learns how to get the fuck down.
Yeah, he needs to.
Because you can't survive this league hurt.
Yeah. No, you can't. Well, he had a problem with that in college. I mean, even when he did Gruden's camp, he said, "You got to slide, buddy."
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get down. And I know it's hard. It'll take some time. It'll take all year for him to learn. Hey, the only way for me to be great is to be on the field. And if I don't slide, I won't be on the field. These NFL guys will.
This is what
hurt me.
I know. This for 100% fact. Russell Wilson ain't it.
No, that's sure. Yeah.
I saw that.
One play, he darts it, and they're in the tent. Everybody's checking the tent, hoping Dart's coming back out.
No, I mean, whatever you got to do, rub some dirt on it, kid.
Oh, my goodness. That's great stuff. All right. You want to move on?
Yeah, if you want.
All right. Week 7 college football. Had a bunch of games. Had a Wednesday night. Had 2 Wednesday night games, I believe. Had some games last night.
Yeah,
I know one of them, Paul and I were on the wrong effing side of that some bitch. And La Tech got their ass kicked by Kennesaw State last night. I was on the money line of Southern Miss and Jacksonville State, and Tulane -6, they cover. But when Eagles get blasted and La Tech gets blasted, it kind of tosses that in the garbage. That's a ticket gone. But that was just a little $25 bag of popcorn, see what happens.
We got football for the next, 40 days?
A whole lot of it.
It's
coming
every,
at you.
Every night there's
You know what we gotta do
some kind
better?
of football game on
we
for
say-
40 straight days.
And we say this, we got to do better about.
We should drink. We should
no.
celebrate.
On the days that we don't, obviously we podcast on Friday to do the weekend stuff, but we need to be better on the Twitter tips during weekday games when we're not podcasting to put out our tips of which side we're on. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what we like to do. We like to build our bankroll from Monday to Thursday and then dump it.
Because it worked so
Friday,
good. It
Saturday,
worked
and
so good
Sunday.
this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It typically does work, and then I'm more excited about this weekend because we gave our sacrifice last night, and here we go, ready to roll.
Wow.
All right, Paul, like we always do. I know I got a ton of picks, and we got a great game tonight, and both of us have an angle on this game. But South Florida Bulls travel
on
to
the same
Denton,
side of it, seems.
travel to
Oh,
Denton,
good
Texas,
Lord.
to take on the North Texas Mean Green. Look, this game right here, South Florida is still in position. Actually, all right, do we have the rankings somewhere? I need to pull up the rankings because the group of 5 playoff team comes from the highest ranked group of 5 teams.
It's got to be Memphis, right?
Oh, yeah. Where's Memphis ranked? Memphis is 23. South Florida's 24. They're right there. So South Florida to stay in this thing because their loss was to Miami.
Yeah,
They're not going to get dinged for that loss to Miami.
Yeah, not too bad.
And they have the Florida win on their record, which is huge. So if you look at strength of schedule, they got a huge jump on Memphis at this point. So this game tonight, and North Texas is undefeated in the American. And if they beat South Florida tonight, that's a huge pelt for them. Mestamaker's been great for North Texas. Byron Brown's been great for South Florida. This game should be fun from kick to the final whistle.
Low key, the probably top 3 games of the weekend.
Well, I think so too. I mean, it's one of the best games out there.
Neither
and
one
it comes
of
on a Friday night.
I don't see that either one of these coaches. They may not be at the school next year.
Oh, they're making money. Yeah, they're making money for themselves.
They may make a jump, but
Oh, think about Mestamaker. He's not going to be the North Texas quarterback next year.
no,
He'll be in the Big Ten,
be
SEC,
somewhere. Yeah,
ACC. He'll be somewhere.
yeah. And I think it's Alex Golesh is the head coach at I don't know if I said it right, South Florida.
The South Florida.
And
yeah.
he has literally built that program in the last 3 or 4 years because they were terrible.
Yep.
And then he's been able to keep his quarterback around, which helps, I know. But he's shown that if he's put in a position where they give him time, he can get it done. So
He's done it so far. Great year for him right now. All right. Ohio State, Illinois, 11 a.m. Buckeyes, undefeated Buckeyes, travel to take on our Luke Altmaier Fighting Illini. What do you think here, Paul?
I think Ohio State's going to beat the shit out of them.
I know it feels bad, doesn't it?
It does.
I like that Illinois got it at home. I don't think they can win. But Ohio State last week was the first weekend they opened up their offense, and maybe they proved me wrong. Maybe they have been waiting to open it up. Illinois they've got issues on defense. They've let everybody score. But Luke Altmaier has been fantastic, and he's older. I don't know that Matt Patricia is going to be able to fool him like he's been able to fool younger quarterbacks in the games that they've played. So, I'll be rooting for Luke Altmaier in this game. I hope he does great. Mississippi kid. But, boy, he's up against it, and I get it, and that's why I stayed away from this game. I wanted nothing to do with it so that we can put it on one of the TVs Saturday morning, watch it, and root for our guy, right? I
That's
mean,
right.
anything you just think Ohio
No,
State's
well,
just too much talent.
I don't know that the way that their defense is playing. I don't think it matters.
It's tough.
I don't.
know.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Even though they lost their defense coordinator, which doesn't seem to be.
I don't think
much.
does it look like a loss? And I think
Not after last Saturday.
Matt
it don't.
Patricia's kind of making you and I look like a
God.
fool, isn't he?
He's still a shitty coach. I don't care, man. I mean, I can go out there and call defense if I got all the freaking talent and cheating in the world going on.
Maybe.
Tell me Michigan was the only one filming practices. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, sorry. Language, Paul.
Language, Paul. All right. Of course, we got Alabama, Missouri, 11 a.m. Number
I want so bad.
ranked Bama, number
I want
14
so
ranked
bad
Missouri.
for
You want to
Missouri.
take Missouri, don't you?
I want so bad for Missouri to win. I want so bad for them to win.
The fact that you wanted them to win, and then on your initial notes that you had Missouri plus 2.5, plus 3.5,
Yeah.
I swayed my opinion here, and I think I found the right spot to be in on this game.
You fade me? Yeah.
No, I'm not fading you. Well,
I woulda.
I do think Bama wins this game. But there's a lot to look at. I mean, I dug deep into this thing, and there's a lot to look at here. And they're at home. Missouri's at home. It's a big spot for them, obviously. I think they've got smooth sailing after this. This may be their last hard contest.
Mizzou?
Yeah, I think their schedule is nothing. They win this game, I think you can just give them a playoff spot.
What do you think? So, the kid that plays quarterback for Missouri is Bo Perdula.
Oh, dude, he was a Penn State backup to Drew Aller.
Yeah, that's what I was.
How bad does that make fucking James Franklin look?
That's kind of my deal. You think Penn State like to have him back? I mean, Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Yeah,
Bro, we've told them Drew Aller's not. They won't listen to us. I mean,
he ain't it.
he ain't.
James Franklin ain't it.
All right, let's scroll down here. What else we got? I'm gonna talk about this Charlotte Army game. I'm teasing. All right, 2:30 CBS. Indiana Hoosiers travel take on the Oregon Ducks out in Eugene, Oregon, Autzen Stadium.
I'm on this game. Yep.
I am too. But all right, you got two really good quarterbacks going at Dante Moore and Fernando Mendoza.
Right.
Mendoza's been better than Rourke was last year. Rourke Rourke played on a torn ACL. I think I've mentioned that. But Indiana, in my opinion, is better than they were last year and more equipped to play in this type of game
I call bullshit.
this year. But they're on the road, and that makes it different.
I call bullshit because last year I was fully convinced that Indiana had it figured out. They were it. It was going to be a thing. And then once they met a team that can match up,
That
cross
was
line,
the hit on them last year. Yeah, for sure.
I think the same thing happens tomorrow. I think Oregon lines up and just beats them like a drum.
Okay. Also in the 2:30 slate, the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma takes on the Texas Longhorns in the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas. So weird that this game's at 2:30.
What the
and
fuck?
not
What
11
What
o'clock.
are we missing?
I'm on this game, so we're not missing it.
I mean, I don't understand what Vegas sees. I don't care if Mateer plays or
John
not.
Mateer's playing or not. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, Arch Manning can't score on me and you.
No, he can't. We'll have a little bit more on that game later. Let's see. This is not a top 25 matchup, and I'm on this game. But this is a big game, especially for the home team. Florida, the reinvigorated Florida Gators, travel to College Station, Kyle Field, 112,000 strong to take on the Texas A&M Aggies, Paul.
Well, the fact that they held State to only 9 points concerns me.
Does it?
It does. I don't know. I know with the freshman wideout they got back from injury, it makes them
Dallas
more dynamic.
Wilson.
And they won for me last week, but it scares me. I don't like A&M being good. I'll be honest with you.
All right. More on that to come later. Let's see. Another big game in the SEC. It's a big game because they're at home and it's at night. South Carolina Gamecocks travel to Baton Rouge, Death Valley, to take on the LSU Tigers. Is LSU going to keep their hopes alive with Brian Kelly here? No, LSU does not lose at night, Paul.
Who gives a shit? I mean, at this point,
I love it. There it is.
I mean, what are they gonna do? It's fucking sarcasm. Why do they always get fucking night games? By the way, what is that bullshit?
Well, it's 6:45 on the SEC network, so they're getting buried. Nobody's watching this fucking game.
Yeah, I'll watch some motherfuckers anyway.
Oh my god.
Is Sellers even still playing?
Yes, and I stayed away from this game because I want to see. No, actually, here's the problem. We don't need LSU to lose. As Rebel fans, we don't need LSU to lose. We need LSU to win. But we also play South Carolina. We don't need them to be in the toilet when we play them later. So it's a tough one for a Rebel fan.
I didn't even look at this.
But we need the LSU win to be a good win. I'm not on this game either because.
Okay, LSU minus 9.5 at home.
Can they beat anybody by 9.5? I mean, let's just be honest.
I don't know, man. I just don't trust Brian Kelly, man. I don't. 63% of the money on South Carolina plus 9.5. I think that's the right side.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know, man. I didn't even look at this game, to be honest with you.
I mean, I didn't cap it either.
They beat the shit out of Kentucky last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
They did.
They're coming off a bye.
Sellers is playing better.
They're coming off a bye. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Don't let me. Both.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a late play, isn't it?
They're both coming off a bye. They lost to Mizzou 29-20. That's not awful. Lost to Vandy 31-7. Ouch.
That's when Sellers got hurt. He didn't play 3/4 of that game.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know it hurts if LSU loses, but
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
We'll just go beat Jordan, Oklahoma. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I got you to drop the F-bomb.
I know.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Clip that, edit that, put it on
Do you
TikTok.
have any special things that you need to add?
To ours?
No, I mean just for the show. Do you have any special stats or anything you want to go over? Line movements?
No, I didn't.
Nothing?
I can pull the line movements up, but
why don't you do that? I'm going to take a break real quick. I'm going to let Paul go over some line movements when he gets it pulled up. So what we're going to do, Paul's going to pull up, like we do every week, we talk about line movements because you want to see where things are moving, and you want to pay attention to these lines, just like the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma's a dog because that basically tells you that Vegas thinks that John Mateer's not going to play, and I guarantee you they have insiders letting them know that. And then if a line sways real big, 3 to 4 points, that probably means somebody significant got injured, or unless a massive bet came in on one side. So, Paul, you ready to go there?
Yeah, I'm running.
All right, so I'm going to let Paul take it here. He's going to pick out the big lines for you just to let you know. We may be on the opposite side, but it's good information for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Pitt opened Florida State opened minus 8.5 at home to Pitt, up to 10. I don't know what you do with Florida State at this point. They played Miami close late. I don't think that game was near as close as the score shows. But what do you do there? As far as money goes, Michigan State getting 80% of the money ATS against UCLA. After you saw it from UCLA last week, I don't know if it's a fluke or not, but I don't know how you have any confidence to bet with them or against them. I would stay away from that. 85% of the money on Bowling Green, minus plus 7. Well, it's up to 10 now, 10.5. So it's Toledo minus 7 opened, up to 10.5. 85% of the money ATS on Bowling Green, plus 10.5. Somebody knows something somewhere there. That's a legit fade.
What? Who's that?
That's a legit fade the public play right there.
What's that?
Line Toledo at Bowling Green. Toledo opens at a 7-point favorite. Moved 3.5 points to 10.5. Toledo minus 10.5 at the moment. 85% of the money are on Bowling Green plus 10.5. I think
Toledo's been pretty good.
Yeah, what this tells me, just looking at it, is that Toledo's probably going to cover this line.
And that Bowling Green's probably taken a significant injury in the last couple of days, and that money's been coming in on people that know.
Yeah, normally when they're getting all that money in like that, they're going to move the line toward the money to try to get action the other way to even it out. They're not doing that here.
They're moving it the other way.
Looks like a sharp play is the Toledo Rockets -10.5.
Yeah, I don't think either one of us are on that game, are we?
No.
So that's a good play right there. Even though they're on the road.
Bama opened up -6.5 down to 3. Looks like. Is it 3?
3.5.
3.5. 65% of the money ATS on Mizzou. Which I get.
I would have been on the right side of that one, but I didn't pick a.
They're at home.
It's 2.5 now. Bama 2.5.
Yeah, gotta find.
I'm sure there's some books you can get 3.
Yeah. Here's one I'm going to be on later. I'll talk about it though. 90% of the money ATS on Old Dominion.
ODU.
-4.
The Monarchs.
Yeah, I think they're going to score a bunch of points this weekend too. I'm looking for a line movement.
I forgot one thing.
Oh, good Lord.
Keep going.
What a show.
My bad.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Dynamite drop in.
Keep talking, Paul.
Yeah, Oregon -14 down to 7. They like Indiana, I'm telling y'all, when they line up across the defensive line, offensive line, Oregon starts leaning on them. I don't think Indiana can play with them. Plus, Indiana's got to go to Eugene. It's going to be, I just don't see it happening. 70% of the money on the under here. 59% of the money ATS on Oregon. I like Oregon -7. I'm on them too. We'll talk about that here in a minute.
All right, you ready? I'm ready now. Now I'm ready.
Damn.
I know. It's fine.
Air Force, UNLV. I like Air Force this week, but I talked myself out of it. UNLV, 70% of the money on UNLV -7. They're 4-0 ATS this year. I understand the bet. I don't know. I got Google-eyed at the quarterback at Air Force last week.
Yeah, you did.
He's so handsome. I called him Iceman.
He did look like Iceman in that picture, didn't he? Ain't no doubt.
Yeah,
Dialed in. Young Val Kilmer.
All right, you ready to move
Yeah,
on?
let's get this thing going. Here we go. Week 6. It's time for our Week 7 locks. Everybody, this is where you get your big picks right here. This is where you cash them tickets. I know if you were on Paul last week, that didn't work real well for you, but we're going to try. Sorry, that's the last one. I promise that's it.
Hey, man.
No more. No more.
Hey, you can ride. We tell you at the beginning, you ride with us, fade us. We don't care.
You'd have faded Paul. You made a mint last weekend.
I mean, there are times where it's straight fade. I mean,
but like you and I also discussed, can you imagine charging for this and looking at somebody straight in the face and said, "I need money for me to give you these picks"?
Yeah, that would be terrible. Like if you have an online account and you're like, my 5-star gold play of the week, and the son bitch dies, loses by
like the UCLA under 12 and a half.
And then you get back on the TV the next week and go, my 7-star lock of the week.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing bad should happen to you if you're doing that, but
nothing good should.
If you stump your toe when you get out of bed, I wouldn't be upset about it.
All right. Well, I'm going to get started here. We're both on this same game. I'm going to start 6:30 tonight on ESPN2. South Florida Bulls travel to Denton, Texas. Like we mentioned, take on the North Texas Mean Green. The Bulls, led by Byron Brown at QB, have been quite excellent at scoring this season. The last 2 games, they've scored 63 and 54, respectively. North Texas yielded 30 points to Western Michigan, 38 to Army. Just 22 to South Alabama. South Al's struggling this year. The Bulls are much better than all 3 of those teams. They will. This will be a great game to have eyes on. It's going to be fun. The winner is in great position to get the Group of 5 playoff spot moving forward. So I can't pick a side here, but I know points will be scored. I trust Brown and the Bulls to get plenty of them. So give me the South Florida Bulls over, team total over 33.5.
Can you pull our picks up on your screen over there?
Yeah,
or no?
I can.
Because I don't know. I want to make sure my line. All right, so that South Florida line's moving.
Okay. You need to change it.
Nah, it don't matter.
Go ahead. Let me know.
Leave it at 1.5. It don't matter. Because I haven't bet it yet. It's 2.5 now.
So you're getting an extra point. I take the extra point, man. You hadn't put it in. Take the extra point.
Yeah, South Florida plus 2.5. Kind of the same things Franklin said there. Better competition, all that stuff. The ATS wise, 60% of the money's on North Texas, which I like that. I like being on the other side of that. Two balanced offensive was probably low key, maybe the best matchup of the weekend. I like the more seasoned team on the road. I understand. But I'm going to fade the public here and take South Florida plus 2.5.
Paul, USF plus 2.5. Okay. On to my next pick. I got more picks than Paul. I may give you 2 here before he gives you his next. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm staying on Friday night slate. Tonight, Rutgers travels to take on the Washington Huskies. The Huskies have had a tough couple of weeks. I'm switching the letters like I got
English
dyslexia or something, right? I've had a tough couple of weeks. They moved the ball on the Buckeye some, but can only muster a couple of field goals. Then they travel across country to take on the Maryland Terps, and they had 3 bad quarters there to start that game. Then they exploded for 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to get that win 24-20 on the road against the Terps. They're back home. Jed Fish is an offensive guy, and he's going to want to unleash his offense and get them rolling again. He's got a really good quarterback there in Washington. I think they can get it done. And if you ever needed something to help what ails you on the offensive side of the football, well, here comes the elixir. And the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Elixir.
Because they are terrible on defense.
Dynamite.
And now they're traveling across the country. So the Huskies will get this thing rolling early and often, and I love them in the first half. Give me the Washington Huskies first half minus 6.5.
It's tricky. It's tricky. All right. We're having a good time.
Paul always loves my breakdowns. I always got something to add in there.
No, it's good. We're having a good time.
All right. So then I moved to Saturday morning, 11 a.m. The Alabama Crimson Tide traveled to take on the Missouri Tigers. I love this pick, Paul. I love it. I don't like it. I love it.
All the points.
5-star, lock it up, pick of the week, the best pick of the day.
If you get it now, we give you 30% off.
Yeah, that's right. But you got to log in, create an account, get behind the paywall, and then I'll give you the pick.
Fuck. And don't tell nobody.
Look, if you just scoreboard watch, then you might think Bama really shut Vandy down. Not true. You got to dig into that game a little bit. They still have trouble against good running games or average running games. Vandy had 2 red zone turnovers, but they moved the ball well on the ground. I think there was a big, 75, 80-plus run there in the first quarter by Vandy's running back, number 28 there, that busted it big. Now they go on the road to face Ahmad Hardy and Missouri. Ahmad Hardy's the best running back in the country right now?
Pretty damn good.
So not who you want to be facing when you are bad against the run. On the other hand, the Tigers have a very below-average secondary. Jalen Daniels of Kansas exploited that. He lit them up. I suspect Ty Simpson and all those great wide receivers at Bama, they may have the best wide receiver room in the country outside of Ohio State has Jeremiah Smith, and they're very top-heavy. But Bama's wide receiver core is fantastic now that some people have emerged outside of Ryan Williams, and it looked like he got it going against Vandy. Anyway, in this game, you've got strength versus weakness both ways, right?
Yeah.
Bama's passing offense against Missouri's passing defense. Missouri's running offense against Bama's run defense. Points will be scored. Give me the over. 51.5, Bama at Missouri.
What time does that game kick off?
11 a.m., baby.
11. My turn yet?
Now you can go.
Oh, thank you.
We're not going over 514.5 because that's a lot of points in a college That's a lot of points in any sporting event. Can you score that much in cricket when they do 7-day games? Or something? I don't know. It's a lot of points. 514 points would be a lot.
I feel like you pulled off of the side of the road and just on a journey.
No, I accidentally typed it in. I accidentally typed in 514 and a half on the.
Yeah, I'll take the under.
Yeah, I bet you
All
will.
right, I'm gonna break the third wall here and go to MLB playoffs.
Oh my God, I don't even have this on your list. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. I'm gonna add it to the spreadsheet. Go ahead.
Tigers versus Mariners tonight, Game 5, defining game. We're gonna take the Nerfy, the no-run first inning. Tigers versus Mariners, 7 o'clock tonight. This bet's hit all 4 games they played so far. A lot of pressure in Game 5. Loser goes home after tonight. 2 good pitchers going against each other. The total is 5.5. That tells me Vegas thinks it's going to be a 3-2, 2-1, 4-2 kind of game, which bodes well for the first inning Nerfy. So we're going to take no runs, first inning Tigers.
Who are the 2
versus
starting
Mariners.
pitchers?
Tariq Scoble and then
Scooble for the Tigers, right? He's really
Scoble,
good. He's
then-
fantastic.
And the other guy is I had it pulled up, George Kirby, and both of them are really, really good.
You know, tomorrow could be the upset of the MLB playoffs.
Really?
So the Milwaukee Brewers are one of the best teams in baseball coming down the stretch. They've been fantastic, along with the Mariners, who are also in Game 5 against the Tigers. They should not be here. So the Brewers won easily, and then they go to the friendly confines and lose 2 to the Cubs. Now that series is tied 2-2. All the pressure on the Brewers tomorrow. Yep. A good bet would be Cubs money line, just Cubs straight up. Because anytime this happens in the major leagues, you got a heavily favored team. They win the first 2 games easy. They go on the road. They drop both. Now all the pressure. This is a free shot for the Cubbies. They weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs. Here they are. So look, you like baseball? Maybe dabble a little bit Cubs money line tomorrow just for shits and giggles. Throw a little $25 at the Cubs. I don't hate it.
Let it eat. Yeah, I guess when you get that psyche, you lose 2 in a row, that psyche kind of.
Yes, it does. And hey, look, and they're the favored team. They're the team that's supposed to come out of the NL. They've been fantastic, and now here they sit, 2-2. It's tough. It's a tough way to be.
I'm gonna jump around time wise.
It's my turn.
I want to go.
No, you just went.
I want to go.
No.
Okay.
Okay, you can. No, you can't. It's my go. We're even now.
I don't like this.
2:30. The Indiana Hoosiers travel to take on the Oregon Ducks in Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. Another of one of the many great games this weekend. You don't just travel across the country, walk into Autzen Stadium, and get a dub. I'm okay with that.
Dynamite.
This version of Indiana is better than last year. Mendoza is balling out for the Hoosiers, and he's better than the broken Curtis Rourke they had last year with his bad leg. Signetti and the boys will find ways to put points on the board. I trust in that. Oregon gave up points to a bad Penn State team 2 weeks ago. Late, I get it, but they did give them up, and they had to go to overtime. The Ducks might win big here, and that's okay. But I like the Hoosiers to score some. I might have to get it late in a fierce attempt at a comeback, but give me the Hoosiers team total over 23.5.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the same game, kind of like the first South Florida deal. We kind of double wedged it here. I want to take Oregon -7. Oh, my God, what happened?
I know. This pissed at it. Go ahead.
I'm trying. I got shit happening in my ear holes.
Well, you don't matter if you can hear me or not. Just talk.
Oregon -7.5. Battle of the 2 Heisman front runners here. Sadly, this will not be about them two. No, you probably won't even hear their names. Oregon's ability to take away the pass here is going to be the difference for me. Oregon's ability to hit big run plays is going to be key too across the defense, offensive line. Oregon's just going to be better. They're going to lean on them and pull away late, I believe. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm betting on.
So what Paul and I need here is a
who
35-24 final.
Yeah, Hoosiers' second road game in a row versus a nasty defense. Public loves Indiana, and I love that. They love them. So if Indiana can't run the ball here, this thing will be ugly. Give me
You don't trust Mendoza?
Oregon -7.5. No.
I look again. I don't like I said. You don't just walk into Austin Stadium and get a dub. Oregon could win this thing big, and I'd let 45-30,
I'll take it, huh?
35-24.
We'll take
I like all those scores.
We can double it up.
Yeah, we can. I'm sticking in the 2:30 slate here, Paul. This was a tricky one for me, but I kept it in there. No, that's the next one. 2:30 Red River Shootout. Feels odd having this game at 2:30. I believe I mentioned that earlier. It's usually at 11 a.m., but that is okay. This line reflects the thoughts that John Mateer will not play. The backup is not good. I get it. We saw that last. What's his name? Hawkins.
Yeah, Michael Hawkins.
We saw it last year. He's not very good. I get it. However, that Oklahoma defense, I'm going to throw a word at you right here, Paul.
Uh-oh.
I have to sound it out to make sure I get it, say it
Jesus
properly.
Christ, there we go.
Statistically,
Oh, boy.
oh, did it? Right, nailed it. Is the best defense in the country. We saw what Florida was able to do to Texas. Texas' offensive line is bad. Arch is struggling to see the field and to pick up on what defenses are doing to him. Venables will have a great, great defensive plan here. It'll be ugly, but the Sooners get the dub. I see like a 13-10 win here, and you're giving me points. Give me the Sooners +1.5.
I don't understand that line at all. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I know that's why you stayed off of it.
Yeah, it just looks silly.
That's why I'm taking the dog here.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Nah, I probably should be on the favorite, right? When it's like that, take Texas to win big. Take Texas alternate line. Usually, we don't understand why Oklahoma's a dog. So that means take Texas -6.5. Move it. Move the line.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. Go Sooners. Don't we play them this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't feel that at all, Paul. He
Hey, what
said that like he was just placating me. He's like, "Oh, Sooners, yay, good for
Well, I went
you."
2-7
He hates that
like-
pick.
hey,
If y'all don't understand, he hates my pick.
Well, if
right
I hate
there.
it, that's probably good for you.
Goodness gracious
Been
alive.
shitty.
We pretend to be a team, but we're not a team.
We are a team.
We pretend. This is all fake.
It's a figment of your imagination. All right, 11 o'clock, ESPN2, Louisiana at James Madison. Give me James Madison's team total over 31.5. I'm going to keep it simple. Louisiana's defense is just fucking awful in the rush. 129th in the country, giving up 221 yards per game on the ground. Mismatch here. James Madison pulls away late. 52-10, I have it.
Holy shit. That's a big score. All right, this is one that I started to take off. I took off, then I added back, and then I took off, then I added back again. 2:30, still in the 2:30 slate here. TCU's played well this year. Josh Hoover's been really good. K-State has played better lately, but they still find a way to lose as they did against Baylor last week. Take one play away from the Frogs this year, and they could be undefeated, as when they had a bad fumble against the Arizona State Sun Devils late in that game. When the line is low, like I told Paul so many times over and over and over, and I tell y'all again, I side with the better QB every time. Give me Hoover over Johnson all day, every day. I don't care that it's in Manhattan, Kansas. They don't have Bill Snyder anymore, even though they named the fucking stadium after him, which, I mean, I guess who wouldn't? Give me the Horned Frogs here, and I like the Horned Frogs big. Give me TCU -1.5.
I like it.
Gonna convince you
Yeah.
with the extra at the, like the emphasis on the
And
Does that help? On the wrong syllable.
Yeah. Add that to the teaser, Tom. How crazy was that? Man? Like we just had a guy sitting here, ready, open account, ready to go, and as we name him, he just hammers them in there.
That's what we do. What we would be doing if we put it right there. Go ahead.
If we
put it
didn't
in
live
there.
in the
Yeah.
asshole of America,
Right? Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Actually, we do that, guys. When these lines that we're giving out, we're betting them now so that we hit these lines. So you don't think Paul's kidding. You can't, but you can in Mississippi. You go to Bet Online. You can get there. Bet Online,
I was at
different
Isle of
places.
Capri Casino this morning.
And Paul was there this morning putting them in. So
well, it's not a figment of your imagination.
no, and these are the lines that we're getting them at. So
the lollipops taste like lollipops.
oh my God.
All right, Kansas at Texas Tech, 6:30 p.m. on Fox. Give me Texas Tech -14.
Red Raiders.
Potent offense against a great defense here. Every year, it seems like Jalen Daniels has one game where he completely shits the bed.
Really? You're fading my boy. You're fading Rock Chalk?
Rock Chalk,
Oh,
45-17 against Baylor last year. He threw 2 picks, got the shit beat out of him. I think we're going to see more of this in Texas, in Lubbock. The line looks high initially, but I think the defensive line of Texas Tech will wreak havoc on Jalen Daniels. QB pressure and ball control. Give me Texas Tech 38, Kansas 10.
Wow. 10?
10 points.
Out of my boy Jalen Daniels.
Yeah, he's going to be on his back a lot.
The one guy I've been backing for the last 4 years.
On his back. If you like him,
I
if you
can't
like him
believe
laying
you.
down,
I
you're going to have a
can't.
good night.
I can't believe you. I'm putting Kansas in my teaser. I'm taking them up to 20, and they're going to win that sumbitch outright
I don't blame you, bro.
on the road.
I wouldn't blame you.
All right, I'm still at 2:30. The Air Force Falcons, they travel. They're going to Las Vegas. Take on the UNLV running Rebels. Air Force has found the answer at QB in Zarka. Kid looked great against Navy, and so I guarantee they're sticking with him. However, they have not found an answer for their secondary struggles, Paul. Even Navy shredded that secondary with Blake Horvath and wide receiver Heidenreich. You heard that correctly. Navy. Not Navy.
Yeah, well, Heinrich, the best
Navy, not Hawaii.
best-
Navy.
best wide receiver in the country.
Horvath
Heinrich.
threw for 339 yards, and Heidenreich had 243 yards receiving. I can't see them stopping UNLV once. I think all I need is a couple stops from the running Rebs, and I think they'll get a couple against Air Force here. So give me UNLV, Dan Mullen staying undefeated. Boy, if you were a State fan, do you not hope that you can convince him to come back?
Well,
Dan Mullen and the UNLV running Rebs stay undefeated as they win big against the Air Force Falcons. UNLV -6.5.
yeah, so I
Watch out for your boy Dan Mullen.
oh, God. What do you want to watch him do, lie?
I am not going to Florida.
Yeah, what Cam Newton say? Yeah, we took $250,000 from an unnamed source. There was 2 of them.
Yeah, but Auburn didn't
but
pay
with
him.
with the same last name, Dan Mullen and his wife.
According to Auburn, Cam Newton didn't get paid to go to Auburn. He loved Auburn, Alabama.
Well,
he loves the blue and orange and the eagle, and he
so-
only went there for school tradition.
It's about recruit. You got to recruit them. Recruit them up.
These guys that still talk about recruiting like it's 1987 drive me crazy. I'm like, shut up. It doesn't matter if you're a 5-star high school kid.
All you got to do is get me in in the living room, and what about that Nick Saban doing the line dance and some kids?
Oh my God. Stop it. That's not the way it's done anymore. How much you gonna pay
Cha-cha
me?
slide now.
Yeah. There's still dudes out there, even like a 24/7 CBS Sports. There's still dudes out there. Bud Elliott. I'm sorry, called your name out. I'm gonna do it again. Bud Elliott. He thinks that recruiting is still the biggest thing. And here's miss me on this bullshit because you're also the one out there saying Dabo Swinney, you can't do it this way anymore. You got to get in the portal. But yet you're still a blue chip recruiting guy. fucking kidding me? These kids are going to go to the group of 5. They're going to play great, and then they're going to go to the Power 5. These guys are Power 4. They're going to go pick them up.
If they're good enough, yeah.
Just like Lane Kiffin's done a great job at Ole Miss. He's like, we're going to let you go to these other schools because we're going to put a valuation on you. We think you're worth this much money as a high school freshman because we don't know what you're going to be. I don't care if you're 6 stars. You may bust.
Mm-hmm.
Why were we going to give you a ton of money up front when we've never seen you play college ball?
I think it's fair. This is my opinion on the whole situation to fix it. I think it's fair if you offer a kid a 4-year contract to come to your school.
But that's a contract. They got to stay.
No, that needs to happen. I understand everybody's, well, the coaches don't do it. Well, the coaches get fucking fired also.
Coaches get fired, yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you know, there has to be. You can put clauses in the contract, you know. But this whole deal where every year you got to fucking sell the brand on team, you know, players and all that. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Like I've heard this dude, that guy, like his name I mentioned, like he talks about like Florida State's not very good in the living room. It doesn't matter how good you are in the living room. One, can you evaluate players?
How the hell would you know that?
Right. How does he even like? What do you know? What are you been in these living rooms with them? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, that's 2. Look at you. We got you rolling today.
So, 1, you're not in the living room with these coaches, and 2, it's not about that. Yeah. Do you want to make inroads with these kids early? Like, great example, Kejuan Lacey, the running back for the Ole Miss Rebels, right, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
We recruited him heavily out of high school.
Yep.
We put an evaluation on him.
Yep.
Missouri paid him more money to go to Missouri.
Yep.
He did not play at all last year for Missouri. So, Kiffin picks up the phone, calls Lacey, said, hey, look, we're weak in the running back room.
Yeah, we need to run
Would you like to come here? Now, it worked for both schools because they got Ahmad Hardy.
Yeah,
we got Kejuan Lacey, and Kejuan is doing great at Ole Miss.
Yep. He's better than we had last year.
But it has nothing to do with living room and the parents. It has to do with money and evaluation. We evaluated the kid early. He was too expensive as a high school kid, and he wasn't ready. We waited till he got ready, and then we still had an evaluation on him, and we paid him what he thought he was worth, and he decided to come. That's how you do it. It has this whole. It's not 1995, and it's not even 2010 anymore.
No,
that's not the way recruiting is done.
Cha-cha slide.
That's why.
Got to get in that kitchen,
like,
do the dance.
When was the last time Nebraska was worth a fuck?
Oh, come on now! You're just throwing shots at folks.
Sorry, I mean I didn't mean to. Maybe I should
pick a different Penn State or somebody.
Or a Penn State. Like
God.
I get so sick of hearing about that shit. Do you know when they've won 2 national championships their entire as being a program, and Penn State's always mentioned as being a blue blood, right? You know how many championships they share with little old Ole Miss? The exactly fucking same number.
Yeah. All right.
So miss me with that bullshit.
Miss Franklin. All right, we're gonna go 2:30.
Sorry, I had a rant. I apologize. I'm done now.
Sure.
Wait.
I want you to get it out.
Hold on. Now I'm done. Go ahead.
2:30 ESPN Plus. Old Dominion team total over 35.5 at Marshall. Marshall is 104th in scoring defense in the country.
Did you say 104th?
Yep, 104th. Giving up 31 points per game. They just gave up 51 to the Louisiana Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, I remember I had them in my.
No.
Yeah. Double overtime in that one.
In comes an Old Dominion team who likes the scoreboard up, averaging 36 points per game. They're top 10 in the country in rushing. They will gash Marshall's defense. It'll be ugly early here. Going to be a ton of points scored. I just hope it's by the Old Dominion Monarchs.
All right, so you mentioned rushing. So you think they have enough time to score 35? their running, or are you gonna hit the big? They're gonna hit explosives in the run game.
They're not gonna Army Navy it. They're gonna.
No, I get it, but
They're
I'm
gonna
saying,
matriculate the football.
But
sir.
you also think that they're gonna hit some like 20, 30-yard runs against, like a big explosive run plays.
Marshall gave up 51 fucking points to Louisiana Lafayette, man. You mean to tell me Old Dominion can't hang 35 on
That's
them?
not what I'm saying, but you said ODU is a big running team, which
Well, yeah,
eats
no.
time of possession. That's all I'm saying. I was like, but you think they're going to hit explosives in the run game?
Well, they're averaging 36 points per game.
Also
So,
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're very balanced.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're. I mean, maybe they are.
I don't know.
running-
I'm asking you. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going by the numbers, sir.
Again, I didn't look at it. I don't know. I look, if they're a high.
Man, you just write it down and put the green mark by it, would you please?
Okay. All right. Would you like me to move on?
Whenever you're ready.
3:15, the Arkansas Razorbacks travel to take on the Tennessee Volunteers in Rocky Top. Pittman is out. Petrino is in. Comes in, he starts firing folks. He's the interim coach, and he's firing folks right out of the gate, firing the whole defensive staff. Get out. You suck, get out of here. You suck, get out of here. You
Needed to
suck,
happen.
get out of here. Will that help? I doubt it. I said all that to say this.
Yeah.
The same players are still there, Paul. The
Yep.
Jimmies, the Joes, the Jeromes, the Tyrones, they're all still there,
Yeah.
if you're wondering. So I also doubt he spent any time working on the defense.
Well,
Sure, they had a bye week. Lovely. That team quit against Notre Dame. And now
did.
they face a Vols team that outplayed Georgia at home and is a kick away from being undefeated. You want to know what else?
what else?
The Vols also remember the loss they took at Fayetteville last year against the Razorbacks. It won't happen again. It'll be early and often for the Vols, and I trust them to have a big first half. Give me the Vols. First half, -7.
I like it. I'm not sure what Arkansas does. I've seen them throw names around. I don't know. I don't know. Keeping Patino's the right answer.
It's not.
I don't know.
They got to go somewhere
And
different.
I 100% don't think John Gruden's the answer.
Oh,
either.
fuck no. No. But why is he pushing, wanting to be a
he wants-
college coach?
yeah,
I don't
I
understand
don't-
it. Is he just trolling folks at this point?
I
Because,
don't
they
know.
used to toss his name around a lot. And
Yeah,
he may
he's-
just be trolling.
He's
now.
outdated. He'd be a good analyst for a team or something, but I don't think he's a good head coach anymore.
I don't even think he's a good analyst. I think he's just a sideshow, like Bill Belichick now.
Yeah. Well, the game has kind of.
I think the
on.
game's passed him by. I think he's just a sideshow.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to go 6 o'clock CBS Sports Network. San Jose State -1 at Wyoming. When you're in a slump,
Oh, God.
as old gambling PJ is, I've been reminded several times this week. It's fine. You got to go find your
Is it
damn.
-1? I had you -1.5 on the board.
Oh,
Is it 1?
Yeah, I got that point. I
got the
that.
one?
Yeah, it's 1.5.
Oh, it's 1.5.
No,
Okay.
it's that's the right one.
Okay.
I wrote in the anyway, whatever.
Got you. I
All
got
right,
you.
so when you're when you're down in the dumps and you need some loving,
Yeah, some loving.
you need a win. You got to go find your
Man,
dogs.
got to get it.
Got to find the ones that rode for you.
Yeah, they did it last year for
The
you.
spread and shred. I love it. I think they'll get it done. They'll go to war for me. They'll make sure it happens. I don't give a shit about nothing but the spread and shred.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I think the Spartans outraced the Cowboys here, so that's pretty much
Wyoming
my cap.
sucks. If you need an elixir, like I said
I'm
earlier,
going-
uh,
yeah, I got to go back to the teams that
you-
brought me here.
if your offense needs an elixir, play Rutgers. If your team needs to get a dub, play Wyoming.
Yeah.
All right, 6 o'clock, Paul. The Florida Gators travel to College Station, Texas. Take on the Texas A&M cultish-ass Aggies. Look, Paul didn't get much right last week,
Anymore.
but he made a great point when he mentioned that Dallas Wilson will change that Florida offense. That it did. Lagway looks much better. He obviously trusts the freshman Wilson. What we know for sure is that Florida's defense is legit. They've proven that all year. If Lagway protects the football, that's all I need. Lagway protect the football. They have a chance to pull the upset here in College Station. A&M's played well, but are they still the same old Aggies? We don't know. We might find out Saturday night. The Aggies might win at home, but I love that I'm getting over a touchdown here. Give me the Gators plus 7.5.
I like it. And to the point of coaching, I don't know what Billy Napier is. I really don't. I mean,
I don't. He does this every year. It's like we're bad. Oh, we're good again, and we're bad. We're good.
It's like he wants to be threatened.
Yeah, it's like threaten my job, and then I'll really coach.
I'll try hard. Yeah, it's incredible. All right, so I'm going to go 6:30 p.m. NBC. Give me the USC Trojans team total over 29.5 at home versus Michigan. I do understand Michigan's defense is what it is. I get it. But USC's had plenty of time to get ready for this one. Trojans scored 24 points on them last year in Ann Arbor, which that crowd is incredible there. We've all seen it. And we know USC will not play defense, so they'll have the ball back, and they'll be probably playing from behind, or it has to be a shootout. Just means more possessions for the Trojans here. Wolverines have to travel across the country. I think they start off sluggish, which maybe some early points and touchdowns here. Look at Penn State last week. Fuck. I'm looking for a lot of points in Michigan at USC, so give me USC team total over 29.5.
All right, so I'm going to jump a pick here just because Paul brought up that game there. It's got USC team total over 29.5. Got you, buddy. No, I put 26.5. Did I? I can't read. No, that says 29.
That's right.
Okay, it's good. All right, so I'm going to jump. I'm going to go the same game here. I know what Paul's talking about. I get it. But look, here's what I got. Michigan has to travel to USC. We've discussed the travel in the Big Ten. I get it. I know we've discussed that, and it's proven to be tricky. But this game's at 6:30 Central, and so it should be okay for Michigan here. They got some time. Also, defense travels. We didn't see that in the Penn State game, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. That's tough. It's tough to say defense travels but that's a James Franklin coach team. This ain't that team. Sharon Moore will have his boys ready for this game. I know Michigan's defense not as good not as good this year as it has been in the past, but I think they can slow down USC some. My biggest thought here, ironically, is the Michigan offense. That big offensive line of Michigan and those backs, including Justice Haynes, be able to push around that USC D line. Illinois did it, and they are not good run blockers at all. This will help to limit the Trojans' time of possession, keep Jordan Maeva off the field, and keep this game closer. Bryce Underwood continues to improve with every game. If his wide receivers can help him at all, I love the Michigan Wolverines to go on the road and get the dub in the Los Angeles something Coliseum Stadium, blah, blah, blah. Give me the Wolverines plus 2.5.
I like how you got quiet when you brought up defense travels.
Well, I had to I forgot about Penn
adorable.
State. Well, this ain't Penn State and James Franklin. This is
Adorable.
Sharon Moore and the Wolverines.
We'll find out Saturday. Lord. Shit.
It travels in the NFL, Paul. Maybe not in college, but it travels in the NFL.
What did you take there? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I take the Wolverines plus 2.5.
Yeah.
So
I'll take it.
30 to 31, 30 to 29.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think there'll be a lot of points.
31-30, 32-30,
What? Yeah, whatever. Just give me over the number.
34-35,
Yeah, there we go.
42 to 41.
Yeah, I like it.
He doesn't listen to me.
I
could talk all night long. Paul does not listen. He doesn't give a shit what I have to say. He doesn't really care. He's like, "Are you still talking?"
No, look. Honestly, if there's ever a situation where Michigan's offense scores 40 points, dude, Somebody better get fired. Yeah, that's like Iowa going out there and hanging 30 on somebody.
Well, they did. They hung 38 on Rutgers.
Oh, boy. Oy vey.
Just saying. I didn't bet Michigan's team total.
I didn't know either. I just like the other side. All right. I'm going to throw something at you might not know about.
Oh, God, here we go. This ought to be great.
Utah State -1.5 at Hawaii.
Oh, Broncos boys.
11 p.m. on, here we go. Have you ever heard of Spectrum Sports?
Spectrum?
Yeah.
That's what they're playing on?
Do we have that
Oh, my
TV?
God.
Do we have that channel?
No, we will not have a TV on Spectrum. I don't believe.
Oh, shit. All right.
I've never even heard of that.
That's Spectrum Sports. Utah State's been good to me this year. I got off them for a minute, but they have, kind of like I said about San Jose State, you got to ride with the Warhol, but you got to go get it. So, anyways, Utah State's already faced Vanderbilt and A&M on the road this year. They're 5-0 against the spread, battle tested. Whereas Hawaii's toughest game so far has been Arizona. Give me the better coach, the better team here. Give me Utah State -1.5 on the islands.
The Aggies, another Aggie team.
Yeah, they're gonna go
Paul's riding with the Aggies in this one.
6-0 ATS.
So another 6:30 game. The Georgia Bulldogs travel to Auburn, Alabama, take on the Hugh Freeze-led Auburn Tigers. I've heard all week, Paul, toss the records out.
Oh, boy.
This game gets nuts in Auburn. It's crazy. Big rivalry. I get it. I hear you. Hugh Freeze always win a big one every year. Big upset. Takes down some big guy. Yeah. However, typically he has a decent quarterback that you can rely on. Jackson Arnold ain't it, bud. He ain't the one. I find it odd that Hughes had so much trouble finding the QB when he didn't have that trouble when he was at his other stops. Liberty, Arkansas State, Ole Miss had plenty of QBs. Is it ego? I think so.
Yeah.
Look, Georgia needs this win to keep up in the SEC as they still have games against Ole Miss, Florida, and maybe an improved Texas team later in the season. We don't know. Depends on what happens in the Red River Shootout. Another close line in the QB battle isn't even close. Look, he ain't lighting the world on fire. I get it. But I'll roll with Gunnar Stockton here and the Dogs over Jackson Arnold and the Tigers. Give me the Dogs. Row, 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 row.
Oh, my God.
And that's what they do that. Like the adults bark at you if you go over there. Adult people bark at you.
I've never been there.
Georgia fans, stop that.
Yeah, here's another situation where I don't know what Hugh Freeze is as a football coach. I know what he is at Ole Miss before NIL. I do know what that is.
Before rubbing tugs.
Yeah, well, before NIL, he could go out pay everybody. But,
Under the table.
Yeah.
And other things.
Let's just.
He's a good under the table kind of guy.
But when they even the playing field, see Nick Saban,
Gotta get out of there.
Gotta move.
Yeah. Anyway, give me the Dogs -3.5. I forgot to mention the line. Georgia -3.5.
All right. Okay, this is my last pick for the week. I'm going to the NFL. Rams at Ravens. Give me over 44.5. It's 12 o'clock on Fox. It's two teams that are desperate for a win here. We all saw the Rams lose last week to the 49ers. But it wasn't for the
Bubble gum and duct tape, baby. We got that.
But it wasn't because of the offense. The offense is playing good. They're doing their job. I don't know. There's still a chance Lamar Jackson plays here. So I think the line is set for him not playing. So if he does end up playing, then we got the better line here. But I still think the Rams can go out there and maybe get this line themselves here. That Ravens defense is terrible.
It is bad.
So when you get two teams together, that's for a win like this, look for a shootout. So give me the over 44.5 Rams-Ravens.
Like it. My last play of the weekend, Paul. When all else goes bad, let's get it back in the late slate, right?
Yeah.
San Diego State
Pac-12.
Aztecs did me right last week to get me off to a good start. I hate the rest of the
like
teams
this
on
too.
Saturday. Didn't follow their lead, but that's okay. They will not be in the friendly confines of the Snapdragon Stadium,
He loves that shit.
but they take on the Wolfpack team that lost at home to Middle Tennessee State this year. They kept it close with Fresno last week, but the Aztecs are much better than Fresno State, and they have continued to improve each week. This will be no different. Aztecs big over the Nevada Wolfpack on the road. Aztecs -7.5.
I like that pick. That line's going up. It was like 6.5 at one time.
Yep, and moved up. I thought I had 6.5, and I looked today and said, "Oh, son of a bitch." Yeah. So we just locked it in 7.5. All right, so those are all the picks. We'll go over them in just a minute. You know what? We're going to do that first before I do our next segment. So here we go, Paul. You ready to run this thing down?
Sure.
All right, here we go. All right, I got a big slate, so I'll just get it started. Tonight, 2 games tonight, South Florida. Lots of points in that game against North Texas. I'm on the South Florida team total over 33.5. I'm also in Washington first half, -6.5. Jed Fish needs to get that offense going. And here come the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who can't stop me and Paul from scoring. Bama, Missouri, strength on weakness, over 51.5. I see that easy. Indiana travels to Eugene, but that's okay. They'll get points on the board with Mendoza. Give me the Indiana team total over 23.5. The Sooners make a break right here. You cannot let Texas beat you in this game. They're the worst team. You're the better team. I know you got a backup QB, but you got the best defense in the country. Oklahoma +1.5. TCU on the road to Manhattan, Kansas. That's okay. I love Hoover over Johnson. Give me the Horned Frogs -1.5. UNLV, 2 stops against the Air Force Falcons. You cover this easy. UNLV -6.5. Vols, early and often against a bad Razorback team. Vols -7 in the first half. Florida Gators, welcome back Dallas Wilson. I think that'll make all the difference, and that defense is badass. Florida +7.5. Georgia on the road's got to keep pace in the SEC. They'll take care of the Auburn Tigers. Georgia -3.5. Michigan on the road. That running game will travel. That offensive line is too big. Michigan +2.5. And, of course, like I just mentioned, the Aztecs on the road at Nevada. Get it done big. San Diego State -7.5. Paul.
Yeah, South Florida, I think we're fading the public here. Give me South Florida +2.5. Probably went out right. Oregon -7.5. I think in the trenches is where this game matters. I think they pull away late. James Madison team total over 31.5. Show up early and show out. Old Dominion, that offense is good. You don't know the sneaky, like if you want to see an offense run, there you go. Old Dominion team total over 35.5. Got all these hooks I got.
Yeah,
oh my God!
I got all the
Texas Tech -14. They're just too good, man. Money buys championships sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Going back to the well, my San Jose State Spartans, the spread and shred, gonna save me from last week's absolute disgrace.
Debacle.
USC team total over 29.5. I think we may disagree on some of the logic there, but we'll find out together.
Yeah, will we? Yeah.
Utah State, been good to me all year. Give me -1.5 on the road. Rams, Ravens, over 44.5. Rams offense is going to show up and do their job. Ravens defense sucks. All I need is Ravens to help just a little bit.
12 points, 14 points.
And if Lamar Jackson plays, that really helps.
Yeah, it does.
Tigers, Mariners, Nerfy. This thing is covered for the 4 games so far they played together. This is the deciding game tonight, Game 5. A lot of pressure, a lot of shaky hands. Let's get through. Let's get 6 outs, baby.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the college football weekend. You saw the picks. There they are. You heard all the reasonings behind it. Fade it, like it, do whatever you want to do. But we gave you the reasons why we made each pick and why we like them this weekend. So I had somebody reach out to me last week, a friend of the podcast who watches, and said, never put out any player props for the NFL. I'm like, well, we don't do a ton of NFL, but we'll do it here. I dove in a little bit. Of course, I'm a 49ers fan, so I had a little 49ers flavor here, but I think it's pretty good. I'm just kind of going with the numbers here. So I'll get this thing started. I don't think Paul's got any picks, so I kind of put them out here. Let's go to the San Francisco 49ers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. Jake Tonjes has emerged as a go-to receiving tight end for the 49ers with George Kittle out. Tampa Bay has allowed the second most touchdowns on the season to tight ends. So Given that fact and that they probably are going to be in a passing mode, give me an anytime touchdown for the tight end at Jake Tonjes. I guarantee you'll get plus money on that bet. Mac Jones has thrown more than 38 passes in each of his last 3 starts this season. The injury-riddled Niners might be in catch-up mode against Baker and the Bucs. Take the over pass attempts for Mac Jones, anything up to 37.5. I saw it today for 35.5. You see it 36.5. Go hammer that damn thing because he's probably going to throw 40, 42 passes this weekend. That's another one for you. Now, I go to the Titans-Raiders game. These are 2 teams that are 2 of the worst in the league at giving up rushing touchdowns on the season. Now, each team have bell cows at running back in Pollard for the Titans and the rookie Jonty? I don't know, however people say it, for the Raiders. Anytime touchdown for either or both is fine. Maybe put them together. A little same-game parlay there. Genty and Pollard both scored a touchdown. Also, if you're in the daily fantasy, I totally look at Genty as Raiders running back there to go get him because the Titans suck at giving up fantasy points to the running backs. He'll get plenty of points. They're going to let him loose this weekend, I believe, hopefully, because he's on my fantasy team. Yep. So, there you go. I got Jake Tonjes, anytime touchdown. Mac Jones over anything up to 36.5 pass attempts. And then anytime TD for Tony Pollard, Ashton Jonty in the Titans-Raiders game. Paul, anything there?
Yeah, not those anytime touchdown parlays and bets are kind of the way I would go if I'm betting NFL. I mean, betting the spread in the NFL is like, I don't know, it's like remarrying your first wife. it's not a good idea. It's going to end bad, boys. It's going to end bad. So anyways, I don't know. We kind of talked earlier about Coach of the Year odds kind of a little bit. And Kyle Shanahan's like, you can get him at double digits, like 12, 15-1 right now to win Coach of the Year. I mean, what do you think about that, making that play?
Well, yeah, I think because you're getting the better odds, I'd probably take that because this thing is held together, like I said, duct tape and bubble gum. The way that they're getting wins here, it's sitting at 4-1 is remarkable. Getting the win against the Rams was incredible. It says on the road, but there were more 49ers fans in those stands at SoFi Stadium than there were Rams fans.
Yeah, I think. I texted 60% of Circa Survivor Pool, which is the big $1 million. They're like over half of the fucking contestants got out.
That win was incredible. So they're 3-0 in the division, which you don't have your starting quarterback. You don't even have your starting top 3 wide receivers, and you're missing your top tight end, and you're missing one of the top 5 defensive players in the world in Nick Bosa. So what Robert Saleh has done, what Shanahan's done this year, piecing this thing together, if you're getting him 15-1, that's a good bet. The only problem there is if the Colts keep winning, that dude is hands down, right? Because you went and got Daniel Jones, who was a cast-off from the Giants. But that roster is good. That defense is good. It was good last year. Jonathan Taylor is a stud. Michael Pittman Jr. is a stud. They went and got Tyler Warren, what were the fucking Bears doing taking Colston Loveland over Tyler Warren? That tells you right there
that's the same team that drafted Caleb Williams.
That administration is awful.
Yeah, they're not good.
Even after they hired Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson wasn't in that room saying, "Hey, let's go give me Tyler Warren." Yeah. Come on, man. And Tyler Warren's been great for the Colts. I mean, he's not Brock Bowers, but my God, he's doing better than Loveland. I think, hell, he may be a healthy scratch come the next couple of weeks. But anyway,
he's a good blocker. Damn it.
My point is, if they keep winning, there's no way Shanahan can jump that guy. Yeah. Even though like you said, I love the bet, but I don't think you can jump over Shane Steichen when you take a Colts team with a Daniel Jones at quarterback that people cast out.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
no.
Does that not make good sense?
No, I
but
did-
he's the clubhouse leader at the point, right?
Yeah, I think it's him, and then is it Liam Cohen? I think. his
Liam
name?
Cohen with the Jags,
Yeah,
got to be, yeah.
those two, and then the reason I like it is it's over 10-1.
Yeah, I know the odds
and-
are much better.
And if you look at it with a buy, like you just look at it for what it is, he's done more with less.
Well, yeah, everybody's injured. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just thought I think it's a good just. Some
And I love the
discussion.
bet you made today. You want to talk about your bet you made today? We mentioned him earlier.
Oh yeah. I took the Jackson Dart 3-1 to be offensive rookie of the year.
After not even starting for the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, he's gonna have to stay healthy for one.
Slide, baby,
Yeah,
slide.
Shit, I'm gonna screw this up. Emeka Ebekwe.
Oh, I forgot about that dude. Yeah, he's going to be tough to beat. And we don't have any coverage for him.
He's gonna be hard to beat. Him, and then there's one more out there. But if Dart keeps playing the way he's playing, and he can finish the year,
Quarterbacks always get the benefit of the
that
doubt.
he's gonna get it. I like the bet. It's 3-1 plus money.
That's the thing. That the quarterback position always gets the benefit
Okay.
of the doubt because it's so hard to play. But Emeka Ibuka, you just brought his name up.
It's been good.
We have to play that dude this weekend. And if he gets Upton Stout came from Western Kentucky, and he's had his bumps and bruises. But as a rookie corner, he's hanging in there.
Yeah.
But if there's something happens in coverage and all of a sudden it's not Diamador Lenore and it's Upton Stout on Emeka Ibuka, we're toast. I'm
gonna
just
be
telling you,
6.
like, it's gonna be 6. It might be 6, or it's gonna be a big play.
The other
I respect that kid. He's really good.
this other bet I'm finna talk about is gonna be controversial.
Okay, here we go.
You ready?
I'm all ears, baby.
You can get the Dallas Cowboys on over 6-1 right now.
To win the division.
Win the division.
Hey, that division's falling apart, is it not?
Yeah. You can get the Giants at 50-1.
I mean, they're not gonna win the.
Mm.
I mean, but
But the Cowboys at 6-1. The other two, the Eagles are minus 120. Commanders are plus 150. Cowboys plus 6.
well,
50.
everybody knows how we stand. We're not state fans, and that's okay. But when it goes to the NFL, we're totally. It doesn't matter. I don't care where you played your college ball. NFL's NFL. Dak is having a fantastic year.
If they had any kind of defense,
Oh my God!
it's like if they had a
I didn't know Dak had this in him. He's playing
No,
out of his mind.
if they had a great defensive end,
oh,
if they could just
like if
draft
they used
one-
to have a guy that could play
if they could
defensive
just
end,
get a guy like that.
What
If they could get a Micah Parsons,
if they had a Michael Parsons? Would they not be
it would-
better?
I mean, they would be the favorite.
Unbelievable. That's crazy.
It's
That you
insane.
bring that up.
It's insane.
Did they not have a dude before?
I don't think Jerry Jones would ever draft that well. But anyway, so I guess my point is, you just saw the Eagles lose to the Giants.
Yep.
Okay.
Washington's got a lot. I don't think they
That
have.
Jalen Daniels, not Jalen, Jaden Daniels is back for the Commanders, which really, really helps that team.
That puts them in the catbird seat.
But if you're looking at future bets that you kind of want to take, you want to make a little money on, I think the Shanahan 15-1
coach
or so,
of the year,
Coach
that's a
of the
pretty
year,
yeah. That's not bad.
and the Cowboys 6-1 to win the division
Because they're
Not
already
bad
they're
bets.
already 3-0 in the division, and they're only going to get healthier.
Right.
And the thing is, if they get healthy and they keep winning,
Yep.
but it's so if the Colts win their division and they make the playoffs, Shane Steichen's going to win it hands down. That's the problem.
No.
You're going to have Shane because they're going to look at here's what's going to happen. They're going to look at your history, and Shanahan's already made 2 Super Bowls with the 49ers, and they expect to be there. So the Colts are going to have to fall off the ledge for Shanahan, and the Jags are going to have to fall off the ledge.
Well-
and I don't see that happening because Houston sucks.
Well, they
I don't
need to.
care what they did against the Ravens.
Well, they got to keep Danny Dimes healthy because Anthony Richardson ain't it.
no,
If
yeah,
they have to go back to
if
that-
Daniel, I mean, talk about a resurrection. Have you ever? I mean, I know we've talked about there's Sam Darnold talk, there's Geno Smith talk, there's Mac Jones talk now that he's playing with the 49ers. Daniel Jones was left for dead, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Giants just tossed him out with the trash, like out behind the restaurant, Like hey, any of you homeless people need to eat? Here you go.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought those were fun bets to look at. So, all right.
It's been a fun show, hasn't it, Paul?
We've done well, I think. Or
All right.
maybe not. I don't know.
Hey, thanks for everybody for joining. Look, once again, we'll just switch over here. There you go. There's your picks. There's all 8,000 of them. We got them in there. We got some baseball. We got some NFL. Lots of college, obviously, because that's where we make our bread and butter, where we butter our bread, or where we put the pepper and the salt on or make the cheese dip and
put the bread away.
Anyway, again, thanks for joining. We've had a great time today. We're going out there and come Monday morning, Paul.
God, I hope we can. I need it. We had a big week.
Cash in those tickets. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.